Just want to welcome everyone and thank you for being here. I think Maria and I so far had a pretty rough week. So we really needed a lot of the meditation. We had to remind each other about our meditation, about being mindful. And, I think when you run a nonprofit and then also 2 dental practices, and so we need to just make sure that we try to be with our breath, as much as we can, with staffing issues. Someone is leaving, someone doesn't want to come in. So very difficult sometimes to manage, people. And I think that's just something that we know that sometimes it's managing people is hard. So what we trying to do is just manage ourselves. So we work on ourselves. So I hope that, we can continue doing this so that we can grow some beneficial experiences to just help us deal with stressful situation. And stress is always going to be with us as long as, the Buddha said life is suffering. So as long as we are living and breathing, we're not in the forest. We're here with people dealing with different things all the time, different people all the time. So the most important thing for us to do is just work on ourselves. And each week when you are here, you are training your brain to fire together and wire together so that you can build the resilience. So welcome. Today we will continue our path in exploring mindfulness, and this topic is enjoying life and drawing on practical mindfulness and teaching from the Buddhist tradition. Our practice today supports 5 important reasons for practicing mindfulness. 1 is to help make life worth living, like stop and smell the roses. 2 is to help us recover from stress and upsets. And 3, to help calm and nourish the body and the mind. And 4, to help motivate us to stay on a wholesome path. And 5 is to help us grow beneficial experience that will grow inner strength and build resilience. And as we know, mindfulness here simply means present moment awareness with kindness, and most importantly, kindness to ourselves, knowing what is happening in our body and mind without judgment and with a wish to understand and to care. So let's begin by settling into our practice and our posture. And please find the posture that is comfortable for you. Make sure you are relaxed but alert. And let your spine be gently upright, not rigid. Rest your hands in your lap or on your thighs. You can imagine a string holding you to the sky, and your feet touching the floor, or your bottom touching the ground or the cushion. You can close your eyes. You can open them softly and lower your gaze. And just be here. And you can take a few deeper breaths. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. do what is natural to you. There's no right and there's no wrong. As you exhale, let the body soften just a little. Release the shoulders. Softening your face. And open and close your mouth. And relax your jaw. Allow yourself to arrive here in this body, in this moment. And we are not trying to force anything to happen. We're simply giving ourselves a chance to be present, to care for this life exactly where we are. Excuse me. Now we will continue to bring mindfulness to the body and to the breath. Just simply be with your breath. I will be back in just a moment. Pardon, it's allergy season here in Maryland. Just going to be with our breath. Remember, the breath has the beginning, the middle, and the end. The breath is our primary object. And the navel is our home base. And gently bring your attention to the sensation of breathing. You might feel the breath at the tip of the nose. And you breathe into your chest and deeper into your navel. And breathe out. See your chest rising and falling as you breathe in and out. And choose one place where the breath feels clear to you. And you can rest your attention there. To breathe in any special way. Just let the breath be neutral. Simply know now the body is breathing in the body is breathing out. You can breathe in with peace. Breathe out with release. And relax. You can make your out breath a little longer than your in breath. Breathing in with peace. Breathing out with release. Relax. Let's do 5 more breaths. Breathing in with peace. Release. Ease. Release. Ease. Release. 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 Go ahead and continue breathing on your own. If the mind gets caught in thoughts, plans, worries, memories, it's normal. Just simply notice it. Thinking without judgment. It's like you are watching a movie or someone knocking at the door, but you're gonna let them go. Just let it go and gently return to your breath. And each time you notice that you have wandered, and you return to the present. You are strengthened mindfulness. And this is how inner strength grows. One gentle return at a time. Each time we activate our parasympathetic nervous system, help us relax. Let's see if you can expand your awareness to include the whole body. Sitting here, and notice the contact of your body with the chair or the cushion. And the weight of the body. The sense of gravity holding you grounded to the earth. If there any tension in your body, maybe in the shoulders, in the neck, the face, or in the belly, see if you can meet it with kindness. And thank you. It's okay. You are allowed to be there. And thank you for letting me know. Each out breath, you can invite a little softening. Breathing in, being aware of the tension. Breathing out, soften around it. And release. This way, mindfulness can help us recover from stress and upset. And it calms and nourishes the body. We're not fighting the tension. We're holding it with awareness and care. Stress releases the cortisol. System for the fight or flight. We're just going to cool the fire. And be here. As you continue to sit, open to the possibility that simply being present like this already makes life more worth living. We often rush past our own life, but here in this simple breath, in this simple sitting, is actually happening, and we will stop to smell the roses. And notice any small, pleasant or neutral sensations, and the feeling of the breath. Temperature of the air on your skin, and the quietness of this moment. Noble silence. a small sense of ease. Allow yourself to enjoy it. Enjoy it gently without clinging to it. What we are doing is cultivating wholesome states, being mindful, being calm, and have contentment. Now silently reflect for a few breaths on one of our reasons to practice. To make life worth living. And you sense how simply being aware with kindness already adds meaning and depth. The reason is to help us recover from stress and upsets. Notice if you bring your mind back to the present instead of fighting or running away. Can bring some healing. It can help calm and nourish the body. You feel how the body responds to this attention. Heartbeat slowing. Your body relaxed. We'll stay with the breath and the body for a few more moments. Just resting in this gentle awareness. And breath. By breath. Just be at this moment. Now that you have this beneficial experience, you can let it sink into your body. Let it seep into every cell in the body. Just like the sponge absorbing water. Or just like the gentle rain washing on your face, down to your toes. Let's connect what we are doing with our 5 reasons. Reason number 1 is to make life worth living. Mindfulness brings us back to what is actually happening. The breath, body, and the people around us, the present moment. And instead of living only in our thoughts, we taste the reality of this moment. Simple presence can make even ordinary experience, like drinking tea, walking, listening, can make these experiences feel meaningful and alive. mindfulness can help us recover from stress and upsets. When we are stressed, the untrained mind tends to react. It resists. It blames. It worries. It's ruminating. And there's no end to it. Mindfulness trains us to notice. Here is anger. Here is fear. Here is sadness. And by seeing these states clearly, we can hold them with compassion instead of overwhelm. And little by little, this can help us recover more quickly from the storms of life. And mindfulness can help calm and nourish the body. And in meditation, we see that the body and mind are deeply connected. And when we bring calm awareness to the body and feeling our breath, relaxing our muscles and letting go of unnecessary tension, the nervous system can shift from fight or flight to the state of healing and rest. This is a way of nourishing ourselves at a very deep level. Mindfulness can also motivate us to stay on the path. And we cultivate wholesome qualities, generosity, kindness, wisdom. And when we experience even a small taste of peace or clarity, that taste becomes our motivation. And we naturally want to continue on the path that brings relief and meaning, rather than following habits that create more suffering. It can also initiate beneficial experiences that can help us grow the inner strength. And each moment of mindfulness is like planting a seed. Over time, these seeds become inner strength and stability and patience and compassion and joy. And when life becomes difficult, this inner strength is what helps us stand firm with without collapsing or closing our hearts. And mindfulness then is not just a technique, it's a way of life, a way of living. It's how we show up fully for our precious life, and how we care for our own heart and the hearts of others. Let's close our practice with a short reflection on gratitude and enjoying life. You can keep your eye closed. Bring your attention back to the breath for a few moments. In out, peace, release, and resting in simple awareness. Now I will offer a quote from Ibelsian Villegas. As the words sink into your heart, every arising in the morning, I'm thankful for the blessing to be alive, to breathe, to feel, to think, to enjoy, and to love again. You can silently repeat the quote in your own mind, phrase by phrase, as if you are saying it from your own heart. Every arising in the morning, I'm thankful for the blessing to be alive, to breathe, to feel, to think, to enjoy, and to love again. As you reflect on these words, notice the simple blessing to be alive, blessing to breathe, something we often take for granted. The blessing to feel and to think, to be conscious, to be aware. The blessing to enjoy, to appreciate beauty, kindness, even small moments of ease. And the blessing to love again, to keep opening the heart, despite past pain or disappointment. You can take a moment to bring to mind one specific thing in your life you are grateful for right now. It can be a very simple, a person, a place, a small comfort, even this time you have taken to care for your mind and heart. And hold that gentle awareness. Hold it in. And silently say thank you. You can let it reverberate all over your body, in your heart, in your mind. This is your refuge. And allow this gratitude to nourish you from within. It is another beneficial experience that will grow your inner strength. As we close, remember the 5 reasons we practiced today. To make life worth living. To help us recover from stress and upsets. To calm and nourish the body. Motivate us to stay on the path, to initiate beneficial experiences that will grow your inner strengths. You don't need a long meditation each day. Even a few mindful breaths or pausing for a moment of gratitude in the morning can support you a long way. And we will end this practice by dedicating any merit and goodness from our practice to all beings. May whatever goodness comes from this practice be for the benefit of all beings. May all beings be safe. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be free from suffering. Thank you for your practice and your presence today. Sadhu. Thank you, everyone. I have a few minutes if you have any questions. Let's see. How are you doing? Is everyone doing okay? I hope this is helpful. And, each week I'd like to try to bring things for us to practice and, in real life, as we go about our daily living. I think if anything, my life is not boring at all. So I have to just make, each week there's always something different. But what I have is that when I practice meditation, I'm happy, I'm content, and I don't feel the despair. And I think whatever that's happening, I think is helping me, helping my husband. And even sometimes when we do our loving kindness meditation, even the difficulties I have with some people, it can be my staff or it can be my patients, I just give them love and kindness. And usually that, and it helps. And the one thing that we know that it's important, sometimes we can try our best to take care of things and to take care of us, but sometimes we may have to let certain things go and let certain people go so that you can have peace. And I think that's so important, and we owe it to ourselves to have peace. And I want you all to have a very happy week. And if anything, if you have any suggestions or anything at all, please feel free to let me know. And I am putting together a YouTube channel, and that's what I'm going to be doing. It will be available for everyone to share, because I know sometimes having a certain set time, it can be difficult for people that have to take care of their families. And also, I'm thinking of planning either a half a day or an all-day retreat by Zoom. I think we can do half a day. And to do that, I like to, it's a way for me to raise funding for my senior clinic So it's I've done that in the past, and I think that's something that we can add on. In the past, I've done it in person, but since we all are from all over the place, so I think the all day, the half a day meditation will be helpful, and we can have, I can plan that, and let me know, and let us know, and then we can plan it sometimes in the spring. And if we can get everybody together, maybe in the summer or in the fall, I have two places. My friends have two beautiful properties. One in the wine country of Virginia. She has like 20 acres and with a lake, and it's an old house, but I think we can have like a nice glamping, with the yurts and everything. I think that would be a good place for us to go to. And so maybe, and then another place is on the Patuxent River. So we can plan that, and I have done retreats there before, and maybe maybe it's something in the future that we can work on. So thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to go and take care of my husband, and now that I took care of me, and I'm ready to take care of my husband and then help him with his prayer. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Maria. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.